Hello, so today I am showing you guys how we did back to school for Jack for $50 for everything, school supplies and clothes. And I have my receipt right here. My receipt is $83, but I had $43 worth of other stuff that I bought with it, okay? So, to start off with, a couple weeks ago I was talking to another mom at church who goes to our school. Our school has a uniform swap every year, a week or two before school, and I asked her, do you know when the uniform swap is? Because Jack really needs some pants. And she said, I think I have some. Let me look. So she looked, and this is not all of them, but she had all of these pants. There was 4 other pairs also. She gave me these 4, so I got those. Then I did purchase 2 brand new shirts. Jack loves his red shirts, so I got 2 brand new red shirts for him. Those were $4 each. And then his other shirts were hand-me-downs from David, so I paid nothing for those. All his uniform for $8. The pants, yes, there's a lot of pants. There's like 10, 12 pairs. I think there was 12 pairs of pants altogether. And I do get that many because he's a little boy, he blows out the knees all the time. It's not even worth buying a patch to put on the inside of the pants, because when you get them for $1 or less, which is how much our school exchange charges, when you get them for $1, that's not worth the time and energy to mess with pants. So I just let them wear them out until they're totally shredded, and then we throw them away or use them for recs. Next, as far as the school supply, the actual supplies go, there's a couple of things missing here. The hand sanitizer is not here, left that at school, and the filler paper is not here. Forgot that and left that at school. But everything else, what happened was we had Jack take everything to school, and then Heidi, was my assistant, said, oh, we need to do it back to school. So I said, okay, we'll do back to school. So, couple of things. Got 2 boxes of tissue right here. I got a big 4-pack of tissue and did that so that I split it between the school and us. Paper towels, I already had paper towels, but that was about 75 cents. Disinfectant wipes. Now, this is 140 disinfectant wipes, and they wanted me to bring 4. Here's a little tip, guys. Do not buy everything the school asks for. Gasp. Okay, are y'all finished now? I'll tell you why. I know I'm going to get comments about this. Just forget it. I'm not going to be convinced otherwise. We are asked to bring 60 pencils for Jack to school. They go to school 160 days a year. That is a pencil every 2.5 days. That is ridiculous. There's absolutely no reason to be bringing 60 pencils for 160 days. None. Zip, zero, zilch, none. So what I do is when they ask for excess things and they don't need it, I don't bring it. I send him to school on the first day of school with 4 pencils, and then as he needs them, I will replace them from home. I don't take and just supply for whoever wants pencils. Same as with disinfecting wipes. They wipe their desks down once a week and have to wipe their hands about 2 or 3 times a week. He does not need 4 jugs or whatever you want, 4 containers of disinfecting wipes just for him. I send them 2, then if the teacher sends an announcement that she needs more, I'm more than happy to provide. The same is true with printer paper. Seriously, people, they do not need 2,000 pieces of paper per student. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. So, I send him with 1 packet. Then if the teacher says they need more, I'm more than happy to send more. Don't send stuff that they don't need to school. Next, pencil bag. Had this left over from last year. Ruler, had this left over from last year. Scissors, had this left over from last year. Glue sticks, had this left over from last year, okay? Got all those from last year. Same is true. These folders we had left over from last year. These composition books, we had some left over, but Dave needed them, so I did buy these for Jack. Did get new colored pencils, had some left over, but not all the colors were there, so we got those. Got new crayons and got new markers. Now, I will say in years past, we have reused these, especially when BJ and Ellie and David and Jack were all in school at the same time. We always had leftovers. Next, highlighters. Bought those. Dry erase markers, bought those. Had erasers left over, and now they have to have earbuds. Got those for $1 at Dollar Tree. Now, everything here and the things that were missing, including the paper and stuff, cost me $51.46. So, back to school does not have to be expensive. It can be super cheap. Don't give in to all the hype that you have to buy every single thing they need or that you have to buy every single thing new. They didn't run around naked all summer, I'm hoping. If you need to replace something, like Jack was completely out of pants, we needed to replace pants, that's totally fine. If they need a new pair of shoes, new underwear, socks, whatever, totally fine. This is a great time of year to buy those because they're on sale. But don't just buy them just to buy them. The same is true with shirts, all that thing. They don't need to be having a whole new wardrobe for going back to school. Okay, so I totally spaced the backpack, and I know somebody's gonna ask me about that. So the backpack was left over from last year. We have 2 backpacks left over from kids that were working. Thankfully, this just happened to be a cheapy $15 Walmart backpack that happened to last. Usually the Walmart ones only last a year, but this one didn't. So, didn't even have to buy a backpack because we reused the one from last year. And the lunch boxes, the same goes for them too. So, you can do back to school. $50 is how much we spent. I hope you guys will please like, subscribe, and share, and visit us at livingonadime.com.